Hello, everybody. I figured it out. I've been wondering my whole life, what is masculine, what is feminine? And I always got the answers really quick, like this is feminine, being soft, being emotional, looking for connection and whatever, this is feminine. And masculine is like more of solitude, more being tough, being hard. But there's always the exceptions in both ways. So you can also be a team player and still be masculine and whatever. But I always thought it was one-dimensional. So you can either be feminine or masculine. But that's not true, guys. I have figured it out. I found the whole spectrum now. It's a spectrum, all right? Gender energy is a spectrum. So gender energy is a spectrum. And, we are not talking about this if you're gay or you got some pronouns or like transgender stuff. Look, you go over there, all right? We are here grown people, right? All right? We are talking about some grown stuff. So I did a little sketch right here to show y'all what I think it is, but I'm gonna put it in right here as a little graph anyway. So boom, this is it. You can see it is partways one-dimensional. You can see on the left it's femininity and on the right it's masculine, but I actually wanted to say like feminine and masculine, but ChatGPT didn't want to do it. I tried like 20 times. So yeah, that's all you get. And upwards it's toxic and downwards is health. No, all the way around. Upwards is healthy, downwards is toxic. So this is the spectrum and you can see it right here. True masculinity, true femininity, false masculinity, false femininity. So yeah, we're going to talk about it. I got the graph right here to explain to y'all. So this is really interesting because you got this like this thought of masculinity and femininity. And it's really simple to us. It's what is like dominant, tough, and whatever is masculine. But it's not that easy. And whatever is soft and emotional and stuff is feminine. But it's not that easy. All right? Because it is a big spectrum. It's about healthy masculinity and, healthy masculinity and toxic masculinity. All right? It's true masculinity on this side. Oh my God, look, I need to get the graph in my head. False masculinity on this side. True masculinity on this side, true femininity on this side, and false femininity on this side. So imagine it like this. So if you are, look, I'm gonna give you some words to explain this stuff, all right? So what is like healthy and masculine? It's leadership, presence, rationality, and of course being tough. Because there's some stuff that is just naturally masculine. For example, being tough, being hard, like having a hard shell, but you can be it in a healthy way and in a toxic way. Because that like instinct of domination and stuff can be driven through ego and insecurity. And that is toxic. That is toxic, all right? That is false masculinity. That is downward, all right? What's healthy is if you do it through sense of love and sense of presence, what you do. I'm gonna give you an example. You can be somebody dominant in your workspace and have your finger up front and tell everybody you need to do this, this, and this. Or you can be the one who shows the way for all the other people and leads them, all right? You can dominate them or you can lead them. You understand what I'm trying to say? It's like this picture that you got when with the slaves in Egypt when they try to build the pyramid. Like there's the one who is sitting up upon the slide, like the thing that they are pushing, that they're pulling, or you can be the one who is pulling up front and showing them the way. So that is really what this is about, for example. And it's also a lot about ego. Like ego plays a big role for masculinity, all right? It plays a big role. It's mostly ego. How you can control your ego, how you act towards your ego, how you react upon your ego, how you react upon your emotions. And if you react to it in a rational way and you're present and you think about it and you don't become emotional, that's healthy. That's true masculinity. But if you react upon it like a little girl, nothing against the woman right here, but if you react upon it like a girl, it is toxic. If you just cry around, scream, be angry, like getting angry in general, always toxic masculinity. If you don't do it in like a danger scenario or like emergency scenario, being angry is always false masculinity. And that's how easy it's said. Like, I'm gonna give you also an example how you can see this like in real life. For example, I can tell you about my own experience. Look, I had a girl once. I loved her to death. I was like 14, 15. She broke up with me and I became an asshole. I became a player. I played girls. I did whatever I wanted with girls. And why? Also, I had a lot of girls. Why? Because I told myself I'm gonna never trust them again. And that's like an ego thing and an insecurity thing at the same time, because I told myself I'm not gonna trust them ever again, because that's what they do, I guess. They have so much power over me, so I'm just gonna never trust them again and have as many as possible, because there will be no scarcity after. If one goes, I got another. That is false masculinity. That's driven from insecurity and being scared and ego. That's all false masculinity. What is true masculinity is if you decide to work with that trauma and, like, let's say, you know, journal about it, think about it, understand it, and then rework yourself to get to know other women and be true and present and spiritually connected with the women and try to make them feel protected and appreciated, warm. All right, that is true masculinity. Do I have an example for true masculinity? I do. Oh my God, it's difficult to find true masculinity in movies because, all right, I have one. James Bond. James Bond is the perfect definition of true masculinity, but it's difficult to be like James Bond because this guy doesn't care at all whatever happens. Like, he's so smooth, that's like unrealistically smooth, but you know, he just decides, you know, that's he's like, but like he's just using the law of attraction. He just decides everything's gonna go my way and everything does happen his way. And not like, you know, that's just present. He's just calm, always calm masculinity. That's like calm. To be calm is also true masculinity. To be like really, oh my God, like me, like really moving all the time and showing stuff, that is false masculinity. And I need to be more calm as well and talk slower and talk more calm. But as I said, being calm, being thoughtful, true masculinity. And James Bond is a great example. Who else? The Great Gatsby was also a good example up until he crashed out on his girl, all right, and got shot. When he got to his girl and he became all emotional, that was false masculinity. But he was, up until that point, he was quite true masculine. Like if you watch him, everybody wanted to be around him. He's mysterious, he's calm. Like nobody can make someone feel this good about themselves like the Great Gatsby. Like, what was it called? Jay Gatsby? James Gatsby? Jay Gatsby? James Gatsby. No, Jay Gatsby. Jay Gatsby, I think it was his name. And that's true masculinity. False masculinity, good example for that. I don't want to say him because I love that guy and he opened my eyes to so much and he's still my idol. And maybe that's the problem, but Tyler Durden. All right, Tyler Durden, especially at the end, he was the definition of just chaos, just wrath, all right? He was just wrath. He just wanted to break everything apart. And that is still masculine, but it's toxic masculine. Toxic masculinity is false masculinity. It's not good. It's destructive. It's not sustainable. It is just driven through insecurity and ego. In his case, a lot of ego. He doesn't seem really insecure, but he seems like he has a lot of ego, all right? Oh my God, I lost my pen. Oh, that didn't. So yeah, what else? Who else is there? There's a toxic masculine guy. Nothing, no one comes to mind, but yeah, let's go on. Look, then there's the feminine side, all right? Femininity is really easily explained. Emotion is the main thing of femininity. And you can be toxically emotional and healthy emotional. So you can be toxic and emotional or healthy and emotional. So how am I gonna start with femininity? Femininity was really hard for me to understand, really. But femininity is really all about flow, all right? Flow. Flowing through life, connections, having people around you, letting people feel good, feel warm, feel great about themselves, be really empathetic, feel people. Like, it's really about harmony, I would always say. Like, true femininity is harmony. It's flow. It's understanding people. It's like, it's a power, all right? It's making men feel better about themselves and be even better than before. And it's really, really, really like, it's, I would even say it might be, all right? Hot take. True femininity might be a little bit more spiritual than true masculinity, because you don't have to be spiritual to be to be into true masculinity. But at the end of the day, you still are. You might not be subconscious, like you might not be conscious of it. But if you're truly feminine, like if you're healthy if you practice healthy femininity, and you have to be spiritual. Like, you understand that stuff, and you see it a lot. Like, these women, they feel you, and it's really, it's even like difficult for me to explain. But I got a really good example for somebody like that, and it is Rita from season 1 to season 2. All right, if you watch Dexter and you know Rita, that's like your dream wife. She makes everybody feel good. She has a really light voice, and that's how you got to be as a wife, man. Well, she's great, man. And not even like she's beautiful, but it's more about the way she acts. It's just nice, because she just decided, like, normally women like this, they go through this stuff of like getting beat by their husband and having a drug addict husband who beats their kids and hit themselves. Like, normally they turn into the Lizard Wiz type of girls. Like, I said the Lizard Wiz again, I'm sorry. The Wizard Liz type of girls. Like, all pound up, have a big armor, faking some kind of confidence and stuff. Like, they turn into that, and they never let someone close again, and are like really, really weird. But she doesn't, and she turned out well. So true femininity on her. And yeah, it's just so easily explained. Like, it's really difficult to say though, because I don't understand it myself that well. So I might pause right here and talk to you about it as well, and after that. But I'm first gonna talk about toxic femininity. All right, toxic femininity, that's just chaos. It's just women who love chaos. All right, it's women like, and who are like insecure as well. So like, as well as false masculinity as false femininity, like, both of them are driven by insecurity. Both of them are driven by insecurity. And in the femininity case, like, they are just really like, they don't know what they're feeling. They can't decide. They avoid. They let you in back. Like, they don't know what they're doing. And sometimes they're like Marla Singer, all right? They're like Marla Singer, and they're really emotional. They're toxic. They're like, man, I'm bad at explaining this, but they're like, you could almost say too emotional sometimes. And also avoiding. Like, there's like multiple types of these women, like, and I don't know if they're like truly feminine, if they can be avoidant, but I guess it's also feminine if they're based on emotions. Like, they just find reason everything just through their emotions. Like, if they feel like doing this, they just do it. And like a woman like Marla Singer, she takes drugs because it feels good, because she's too bored of life, and she does whatever she wants. She wants to wear it, like, she's just random, all right? And that's what these toxic feminine girls are. And they are looking for a problem all the way, and they're testing you all the way. Yeah, I almost forgot that. They are testing you all the way, and they're looking for problems. They, like, you feel like when you talk to these women, they're like are getting bored and looking for problems with you. Like, you know, this one video where this girl is like pissed off about her boyfriend breathing too loud. Like, she's like, why are you breathing so loud? Like, she's like making fun of him. And these are like the type of women, these are the most annoying type of woman. Like, I don't care if you're toxically feminine, but is toxically even a word? Toxically has to be a word. But if you're like falsely feminine, but if you're like that, I don't want you. Like, that is just annoying. Like, these are the annoying type of women who are loud and obnoxious and stuff. Like, the true feminine one are quiet. They make you feel good. They smile. They always radiate warmth, soft openness. They open up to you. And that's the thing. Like, that's why I believe we have more true masculine guys. I'm not sure, all right? I'm not sure, but I believe we have more true masculine guys than true feminine women, because it's way more dangerous to be a true feminine woman, because now we are getting into the relation type of stuff, all right? Because this is really interesting. Healthy masculine men, true masculine men, they attract true feminine women, but they also attract toxic women. But they understand which ones are wrong and right and stuff. They understand that. But not as much as toxic masculine men, falsely. Men that are falsely masculine, they also attract way more toxic feminine women. Way more. They love it. They want a man to be dominant. Some women want to get beaten by their husband, all right? I have to say it. Some women do. And there's some bad, like, they got some bad trauma, and that's normal to them. That's a shame, but that's the truth. That's the truth. You see them being together with a man for 30 years and not breaking up with them, even though they're getting whooped since the 30 years, all right? And you can go like, all right, you're in Germany, you're in the US or wherever, like you're in the Western society, like go to Turkey, all right? Go to Turkey and see. There's a woman being killed every day through like house domestic violence, yeah, right. Like, the thing is, all right, I'm not justifying it at all. That's like horrible, all right? Like, men that do this, that's right here, all right? Toxic masculine, false masculinity, all right? That is false masculinity. But these women are as well falsely feminine, toxically feminine. In most cases, some of these women are also healthy. And it's the thing, like, you are more prone to getting hurt if you're either one of these. If you are either one of these, if you're here as a man, that's a good thing about being a man again. Like, it's always good. Like, we don't get periods. We are strong. We have bigger brains. We are taller. We are bigger. Like, it's just great being a man. But we also are more protected in relationships. Well, not this way. This way. We're not doing this way today, all right? But yeah, in this way, we are more protected because we know what we want. Because we are presence, we are structure right here, all right? Neither one of these have to be structured. You can still be structured as a healthy feminine woman, but it's not required. Like, that's more of a masculine feature. And women need that. Women still need to be structured and present, but, you know, presence and structure is always masculine. These ones are really prone to that, so that's really interesting. So these men attract these women a lot. Well, no. These men, true masculine men, attract healthy and true feminine women the most. So true masculine men attract true masculine men attract true feminine women the most, and toxic women the least. True feminine women attract both, as well as true masculine men the most, but also toxically masculine women and men. Fuck, man, this is difficult. I'm sorry. Oh, I'm gonna get demonetized. So, feminine woman, true. Oh my god, healthy feminine women attract both. Either way, masculine men. They don't like men. Don't care. That's why men are just pigs. That's the truth. Well, these are not, but they just like these type of women in general because they're just reciprocate each other. Nice word, right? It's right. Reciprocate. It's reciprocate. They reciprocate each other, but these ones don't care. They are still attracted to these women. But good thing is, these women understand it, that these men are not it, so they don't really go towards them. But they will still try. But many times, like, even these men understand. I used to understand, like, if I met a good girl and I was like a bad guy, I was like, man, I don't want to hurt this girl. I'm not that guy. I'm not good for her. I don't deserve her. So sometimes I even told them, no, I can't do this. I can't break you. I can't destroy you. So yeah, I just break it off. Like, I'm one of the good guys. I was falsely masculine, all right. I was toxically masculine, but I was one of the good guys, at least. All right. But yeah, this is like a good graph to see it all. Up. I showed it to y'all on the video as well. You can see it. But yeah, that's basically the graph. I believe I did a good explanation of it, and also that masculinity and femininity are not just one-dimensional. It's two-dimensional, and it might even be three-dimensional, but we are not getting into that. How is it? It's on both cases. About, I would say, if it's three-dimensional, if there would be another one going like this. Oh my God, how am I gonna do this? Well, look, I was in math in my school, all right? I can do this. Ooh, I'm that guy. Oh, I feel like I messed it. I hope it's good. It would be. Please, I need to write it good. Please, 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 please. What's the opposite of purpose? Like, if you have no purpose and lost. But no, purpose and loss is not. Well, whatever. Look, I believe if it were three-dimensional, it would be purpose. And if it were fourth, like another dimension, it would be one of those things, either purpose or spirituality. But maybe that's actually it. Maybe that's the purpose. Like, spirituality is purpose, in my opinion. So for men, it will be more about like what they're doing, what their value is in life to other people. And for a woman, it might be kids, it might be babies, it might be helping their man, it might be being a good supporter, because that's what it is. Look, at the end of the day, true femininity is being the perfect supporter towards your people around you, towards your husband, towards your kids. That's your job, all right? A true masculine guy has also has to be a good supporter, but he is like the leader. So he has the other people pushing him forward. That's the way it is. All right, you women, some women might not like it, but look, the fact is just this. There's never been, because we have to think in dynamics, all right? We have to think in couple dynamics. There is great women, one or two. There's great women, but there are way more great men, first of all. And also, there's no great couple. There's always one great man, and he says, I owe this to my wife. My wife helped me. My wife is my biggest supporter. It's the president and the first lady, all right? These are both on the same level. You always see them together on the podium. You never see one on their own. It's always them together. And that's the thing. It's not bad to be a supporter, all right? It just works better. You can achieve more being two people than on one goal. Like, two people trying to achieve one goal is better than one at trying to achieve two different goals. It's just easier to achieve one goal, and it brings you two together, and you're going to be more successful. It's just a fact. It's just the truth. You can say whatever you want. It's just the truth. History has proven it. And if it wasn't, you would know some couple that has like, oh yeah, the one guy is a big company owner, and the other girl is like a big professor and stuff. It doesn't happen. It does not happen, because these people live apart. Like, they go two different ways completely, and they can't live together. So it doesn't mean that a woman has to abandon her dreams. No, it doesn't mean a man has to abandon their dreams. Definitely not. But it just means that, just support me, woman, support me, all right? True, like, healthy feminine women support a healthy masculine man with purpose, and they go both into their purpose, and then they have kids, both same purpose. But it just helps them, it's just better for the dynamic. And women love doing that, actually. Like, you look at the women nowadays who were the first ladies. They were great at doing their job, honestly. And we need to get back to that. I want a woman who supports me. Like, I would imagine like having my wife being my manager, because I don't want my wife. That's the thing. Like, Most women don't want to be business owners. They don't want to be like entrepreneurs or anything. Like, you will never find a woman like that. All the women who want to be like boss girls or something, they're trying to get a good job. They all want to work for some man at the end of the day. All right. If you are going to study something, if you're going to study law or something like that, you are going to work for a man. If you're going to study anything else or like get a degree in something, you're going to work for a man. So if you're going to work for a man, why don't you work for your husband? For me. So yeah, that's all about that. That's all I wanted to say. Today I bought some clothes. Look, be honest, I look so good in this jacket. I was just at work. Look. I'm telling you, I was in the city. I was buying my new clothes, like work clothes. I bought this shirt. It's collar, what do we would call it? I don't know. These pants. Like, I bought some new stuff for work, and then I also found some bootcut jeans at H&M, and I was like, man, these jeans couldn't be good. And look, I ain't gonna lie to you, I kind of got a fat ass. Pause. Like, I kind of got thick legs, all right? And I'm a big guy. I got muscles on me, all right? I got muscles. I'm a muscly guy, so it's difficult for me to find some good jeans. I wear like waist 38 EU, all right? It's probably US, it's like 48. 48, all right? It's quite big. At least 38 and 48, whatever you want to call it. I was there. I took out some jeans, I put them on. And then at some point I had waist 33 on, and they looked stunning. I looked like a Pinterest photo, all right? I looked like I was mogging completely. And then I bought a couple more jeans. I bought, the thing is, I asked the people there, I wanted to just buy one. It was perfect. I was so happy. Like, I felt like a model walking around. And then I thought to myself, well, yeah, there's 2 different colors. I want to buy them as well, but they're really expensive. They cost $40. Well, 40 euros really, but they're expensive. 40 bucks for some jeans. Like, you could buy some vintage jeans for 10 bucks. So I was like, I don't know. So I asked the people there, and they said, well, they're not online anymore. They're just on retail. Like, we are just selling them here. And I was like, what? So these are the last ones? And they were like, yeah. And I was like, man, they're rage baiting me. That couldn't be true. But Chad, is this rage bait? Is this rage bait? But then I bought another one. I might buy another one, go back and buy another one. And then I had no money because I bought all of this stuff. I bought so many cars and stuff. I had no money. And then I wanted to buy a leather jacket. And again, the law of attraction, because everything comes my way. Everything goes my way. All right? Everything goes my way. I go to this vintage shop that I wanted to go to at last. And then I looked into it, and I found this jacket, and I put it on. And then I found out, it was nice, it looked good, but I was like, yeah, I couldn't buy it probably. And then I found out, wait, there's a big sign that says everything for $5 today. And I was like, what? Look, this is spiritual, all right? This is spiritual at this point. This is the law of attraction. I am the man that gets the $5 jacket, all right? I am the man. I am spiritual. I am with purpose. Everything comes my way. I am the man that gets it. So yeah, I look so good in these. I look so good in this, man. Oh my God. And I'm getting some new. I'm broke now a little bit, but look, I'm happy. And I might buy, and there's another discount there, so I might go again and buy some more. But look, I look good in these. Come on, guys. Let's be honest. I'm mogging. I'm fashion mogging right here. Fashion maxing. I just need to grow my hair out as well, and I don't want to say it because it's blasphemy, but it's like this. God, me, humans is what it will be after I got all the stuff that I want to wear and all the surgeries I want to do, and then have a lot of money. Who's gonna stop me? I'm gonna do anything I want. I'm kidding, guys. I'm not I don't want to blaspheme anything. I'm not better than everyone. It's just a lie when I say this, but whatever. Look, I'm not better than everyone. I'm so humble. I'm so humble. Well, yeah, whatever, guys. So this is it. This is the new scheme I came up with. This is the new system, and it's my idea, and I'm giving it out to the world. That's purpose, by the way. But yeah, that's just what I do. I'm gonna put this back, guys. All my video materials in the car always. I like pull it out and be like, yeah. Or even the thing that I'm recording with right here. Like, it's my phone and my thing. But whatever. So if you like this video, do not like, do not subscribe, do not comment. Well, actually comment what you think about this. What you think about true masculinity, true femininity, false masculinity, and false femininity. Tell me what you think about it. Do you believe there's another thing I'm missing? Or do you want to explain more about true femininity? Because I might have not done a good job about it. Because it's difficult, man. I'm not a woman. I'm not going to lie. Like, I understand masculinity completely. But femininity is difficult. I understand how to get along with femininity. Like a feminine woman. I knew completely, and I can see a feminine woman. I can feel it, but I can't explain it. So explain it to me in the comments if you can. And also, yeah, just, you know, don't subscribe, don't like. Just do that, just comment. And also get off your phone, find a woman, understand the woman. Is she toxically feminine? Is she practicing false femininity or true femininity? And also look at yourself at first. Say, am I a true masculine man or false masculine man? Like, am I toxic or healthy? Find it out. So get off your phone, do that. And if you don't, I'll see you tomorrow. I don't even know what video I will do, but I'll see you tomorrow.